What if discipline wasn't something you forced, but something you craved? What if waking early, working in silence, and denying comfort felt more rewarding than pleasure itself? The Stoics believed discipline is not punishment, it is freedom. And once you become addicted to it, your life will never be the same. The Stoics understood that discipline is not built through motivation but through identity, and Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily that he was born to work, not to seek comfort, because a life without discipline slowly collapses into chaos even if it looks pleasant on the surface. The first strategy to becoming addicted to discipline is redefining pleasure itself, as Epictetus taught that true pleasure comes not from indulgence but from mastery, meaning every time you choose effort over ease, you must consciously register it as a victory, teaching your mind that self-control is rewarding. The second strategy is removing negotiation from your routine, because discipline dies the moment you debate with yourself, and the Stoics trained their minds to act immediately on principle rather than emotion, understanding that hesitation is where weakness enters. The third strategy is voluntary discomfort, which Seneca practiced regularly by sleeping on the floor and eating simple food, not as punishment but as training, because when your mind becomes comfortable with discomfort, discipline stops feeling heavy and starts feeling natural. The fourth strategy is narrowing your focus, since scattered attention breeds burnout, but the Stoic chooses a few essential duties and executes them daily with consistency, knowing that greatness is built through repetition, not intensity. The fifth strategy is aligning discipline with meaning, because effort without purpose feels like suffering, but effort in service of virtue feels like progress, and the Stoics believed that living according to reason, courage, justice, and self-control transforms discipline into devotion rather than obligation. The sixth and final strategy is building ritual instead of relying on willpower, as Marcus Aurelius structured his days deliberately, understanding that systems outlast motivation, and once discipline becomes routine, the mind stops resisting and begins cooperating. Over time, the disciplined life reshapes your identity itself. You stop seeing discipline as something you do and begin seeing it as who you are, and when that shift occurs, laziness feels foreign, excess feels empty, and order feels comforting. The Stoic becomes addicted not to pain, but to clarity, not to effort, but to self-respect, and this addiction grows quietly, strengthening the mind until discipline is no longer forced but instinctive. In this way, discipline stops being a struggle and becomes a source of pride, stability, and inner authority, allowing you to move through life unshaken by distraction, temptation, or chaos.